This is my pepper plant. It's the Carolina Reaper. 2013, Guinness Book of World Records declared it the hottest pepper in the world. I think it still has that record. I had some I picked the other day, and let me show you what I did with it. So what I'm going to talk to you about today is hot sauces. I'm going to show you some brands, and all my family and friends know that I love hot sauce. I put it on everything. I smother it with hot sauce. I can't live life without hot sauce now. It's just fantastic stuff. And one of the most well-known brands is Tabasco. It's an American company in Louisiana. This goes good on just about almost anything. I love it on rice. Another Tabasco is the jalapeno Tabasco. And with this, I suggest to everybody, don't use salad dressings. If you like hot sauces, put this on your salad. It's fantastic. Goes great with green vegetables. I always put it on my vegetables, anything green. It goes very well with, very tasty. Another brand of sauce is the Frank's Red Hot sauce. It's also from Louisiana. It was made in the early 1900s. Passed through a couple of different hands through the chains. It became famous for the first buffalo wings. I believe it was the Anchor Bar up in Buffalo, New York. They produced the first buffalo wings. This is the sauce they used, and it's become a national phenomenon here in the United States. And I think most places around the world are starting to use that too. Going south of the border, we got the Mexican brand, Cholula. Everybody loves Cholula, but I'm not a fan of it. It's a little bland and tastes stale to me. It's not one of my favorite hot sauces, but even my wife loves it. I don't understand, but that's me. What my wife really liked was this other one from Costa Rica. She almost finished the bottle. I asked her not to touch it, and she opened it up and she used it. I'm not fond of the brand name. This is from Costa Rica, and it's called the Iguana. And it's an atomic pepper hot sauce. So the brand name is not something that would make me go out there and buy it. This happened to be on clearance at the grocery store for $1.15. How could I pass that up? So I took it and bought a bunch of bottles, and she went crazy for it. It's one of her favorite hot sauces. Here's one which I usually use at the Bahama Breeze. They had this, the grocery store got it, and they accidentally bought it, so they put it on clearance. So I bought a bunch of those for $1 a piece. I couldn't go wrong. But it's from Jamaica, and Walker's Wood Junkaroo, very delicious. It's very chunky actually. One of my favorite hot sauces. The same grocery store ordered the wrong batch of this one. They usually come hot and extra hot. This one is garlic, medium. It still has a kick. Nando's peri peri sauce. I can drink this stuff out of the bottle. It's delicious. It was made in South Africa, and now it's made in the Netherlands. But this is one of my favorite hot sauces. If they always have it, I get it, and I just put on everything. It's one of my favorite hot sauces. Delicious. It is chunky. It has like pieces of pepper seeds in it, just like the Walker's Wood. But that one is one of the best tasting ones. It still has a little kick to it. And to me, a good hot sauce has a good taste, not just a kick. I don't want a hot sauce that you're gonna put in your mouth and regret it for the next 2 days, that it's burned you like, a 3rd degree burn. It has to have some taste to it at least. Give me some flavor. I love flavor. So let me show you what I did with my Carolina Reaper. So here it is. This is what I did with the Carolina Reaper. I added the Carolina Reaper. I added these little peppers. They taste like bell pepper. They're very kind of sweet and mild peppers. And they're orange, yellow, and red. And I've added a saline. So they fermented. It's been 7 days. Some people suggest 5 days to 14 days fermentation. This top is ready to blow off. I did take it off the other day and it was fizzling like anything. So I've looked at all the different recipes on those bottles. Everybody adds garlic, onions, salt, garlic powder. Some add lemon, some add lime. So I want to try at least 2 recipes. I've got some empty bottles. I'm going to try to like blend that up and see if I can get enough out of it to make my own hot sauce. So let's give it a try. I'm afraid to take the lid off, but oh Lord. It's like beer, shooken up. Oof. It is potent. So as I'm filming, all this noise starts happening at the front door, and guess who came home? Where you been?
I went shopping.
So now she's going to be my taste tester for the pepper sauce when we get it going.
Ew, so spicy.
You haven't even tried it yet.
I can smell it.
So I can't find my old blender. I don't want to use my Ninja in case it does something to the plastic, like stains it. So I'm going to use the old magic bullet we have, and I'm going to start there. So just to save some time, I do have some fresh garlic, but I'm going to use this minced garlic in the jar. Use about a teaspoon. Let's see how that goes. Just going to add about a handful of chopped up onion. I'm going to add some of this salt water, the saline solution, right in. And that's what it calls for. I'll add a little bit of vinegar too. Couldn't find the white vinegar, but apple cider vinegar will do. Just a little bit enough for now. Let's give it a try. So the consistency looks very liquidy. I'm afraid to try it at this stage because it may be too potent. Oh my God, yeah. It has a nice flavor. It's a little bit more vinegary than I wanted. Taste tester!
Ooh, very hot.
So I added a little bit more salt water, a little bit more vinegar, some more garlic. To change the flavor a little bit more. So I'm going to add some of this into this jar, and I'm going to add some other stuff to change the flavor up some. I've seen different recipes call for different stuff like lemon or lime. So for the other bottle, I'm going to add some calamansi, Philippine calamansi, which is the Philippine lime. So I'm going to put that in the jar and see if that changes up the flavor. calamanza juice did wonders also. Two totally different flavors, both from the same batch. This bottle's a little bit small. Let's hope we can get in there without making a mess. Doesn't want to go down, it's too chunky. So I was able to get 2 bottles out of that one jar. So I have regular flavor, and then I have the calamanza, which I know she's gonna love because it's that Filipino lime, Filipino lemon, whatever you wanna call it. But I reused the bottles. I sterilized them. First I washed them with soap and water. Then I used extreme hot water to clean out any residue. And I let them dry. In 7 days, I could have fermented the peppers more. You saw when I took off the lid, they went boom, it was like fizzing everywhere. So they were ready to go. So we'll try some more different recipes. Maybe we'll invite you along, but anything else you want to put in there, Missy?
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Peace out. Like,
Subscribe.
click the bell, please.